Good morning, lovely people. As you can see, I am still at my mum's. So my lovely mechanic rang me yesterday and the belts are on. He said it needed doing. The belt was ready to be done and so was the water pump. It was looking a little bit tatty. So they're all done and on, but he can't get a puller for the wheel bearing. I knew the wheel bearing making a noise, and he says yes, it definitely needs doing. You can get one tomorrow, so I'm at my mum's for another night, well 2 nights because it was last night and tonight. So the van, I should be able to pick it up tomorrow. He said he's got nothing else on, he'll get it straight on it in the morning and then hopefully I can get off on my way up towards Scotland. So tonight, me and Lindsay are booked into Heaton Park to go on the light trail that I showed you about in the last video. So I'm really looking forward to that, but I don't think I'm doing very much today. I don't think the weather's supposed to be very amazing. I sort of dug out quite early this morning because he had me up. It looks really dull out there. The rain's supposed to hold off a little bit tonight when we're booked in to do this light trail because it's obviously time slots because of the parking. It's not that cheap. It's £19.50 per person and then I think it's £5.75 to park a car. Then you get charged a £1.75 administration fee, so it ends up quite a lot, especially if there's a family going. So my lovely mum's paid for me and my sister as a treat, bless her, so that's really, really nice of her. So I've just had to pay for the parking and whatnot, which is fine. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that later, but in the meantime I'm going to show, I know a few of you have the same problem with me with anxiety and they want me to show them the breathing techniques that I use to try and take myself out of a spiral so I don't start spiraling down. So I'm going to center myself and show you. So if you're bored of that kind of stuff and you don't want to deal with it, just skip this part of the video, it's absolutely fine. But this really, really helps me when I need to kind of bring myself back down again and reset my nervous system, so I'll show you. So first of all, I started learning this technique in yoga and I've just transferred it over into other areas of my life, and now I can kind of do this breathing technique when I'm out and about in the world, in busy markets, in the van when I'm feeling a bit anxious, with my eyes open. But I learned how to do it in yoga with my eyes shut. So I'll teach you the way I learned it, and then if you keep practicing you should be able to take it out into the real world with you. Another way of doing it, my sister suffers quite badly from anxiety as well. She says if you suck a sour sweet, it can sometimes snap your brain out of that spiral, and that works. It's not the same for everyone. The breathing technique won't work for everyone. You have to kind of be able to unpack your brain a little bit and concentrate on what you're doing right there and then and just focus on your breathing. If you can't do that, it probably won't work for you. But we'll give it a try and see how you feel. So I learned by sitting in the yoga position with my legs crossed, hands on my knees, sit up nice and straight so your head is above your heart, and then you breathe in deeply for a cycle of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will then hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out through your mouth for 5. So generally breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do this cycle a couple of times, so I'll do another one with you. When you're emptying your breath, make sure you empty it all the way out so there's nothing left inside. What people tend to do when they're breathing is breathe just into their belly. You need to fill your lungs. So when you're filling your lungs, when you breathe in, you'll feel your belly expand. But if you're breathing into your lungs, you'll feel your rib cage come out this way. So breathe in into your belly and then fill it a little bit more and feel your rib cage push out in that direction. That is when your body is totally full of breath and you can cycle all the stale breath out of your body, change all the oxygen in your brain. It is a little bit scientific because it basically pushes all the stale air out and brings in new oxygen into your blood, which obviously goes into your brain, and that's how it works. So we'll do a cycle of a big breath. So in through your nose for 5. Hold for 5. Out through your mouth for 5. Feel it come all the way up out of your belly, and then you cycle this as much as you need to. I generally find that if I do it a couple of times, it flips that switch in my brain, it resets it, and I'll stop doing that spiral where you go down and down and down into this anxiety hole, and it's difficult to get yourself back out again. Yoga is a very, very good practice to start if you suffer from anxiety. So you don't have to be completely mobile to do it. If your area, if you look for chair yoga or something like that, that's what my yoga teacher used to teach, as well as like obviously more advanced yoga. It's not for everyone. You have to have that part of your brain where you can unpack everything, put it to one side, and focus completely on what you're doing in that moment. Yoga is breath to movement and balance, so you're focusing on your breathing and your movement and your balance so you don't fall over, and you haven't got any room in your head to think about anything else. This is why a lot of people experience this kind of peacefulness when they come out of a yoga class, because everything else just is gone and your body feels better, your brain feels better. It just really, really works for me, and I haven't been practicing it as much as I possibly can recently. I kind of got lazy on the site doing it, and it was not enough room in the caravan, and then it was cold in the awning and I wasn't doing it in there, and I haven't had the room to do it since. So I'm looking forward to getting back up to the caravan, get my yoga mat and get my practice going again, because I miss it, and it really, really works for me. Centres me, it keeps me flexible, it just works. Some people don't have that ability where they can set the brain, all the packaging on one side and deal with what's in front of them, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. It's not just a spiritual la-da-da-da-da thing, it's deeply rooted in your body, your breath, your movement, and people think it's hippy dippy, but it's not. It's really, really good for you, and I would advocate it if you can do it. Obviously other forms of exercise work for me as well, like running, but I'm not able to do that at the minute because of my knee. It's starting to feel a lot better. I didn't bring my running stuff with me because I knew I want to go for a run in my old haunts, so I didn't bring it with me for that reason. So I haven't been able to run. I've just rested my knee, which is helping. Forced rest helps. So hopefully once I'm back on the road, I can get my running shoes back on and get out for a run and start practicing my yoga again. I hope that helped. Don't think I'm doing much today, but if I go anywhere, I will take you with me. Let me know if you do suffer from anxiety and that's made any difference. Also, any tips for people that do something different. I know some people have like elastic bands that they snap on the wrists and things like that. Sometimes the shock snaps your brain out of it as well. It's not talked about enough, and lots of people do suffer with it, and I think it's something that should be talked about more, and people need to help each other more with regards to methods to dealing with it, because it's not just medication, it's an everyday thing that we all deal with, and there just needs to be methods in your daily routine to help you get through it. We've decided to come to Stockport Air Raid Shelter, but we can't get parked on Red Rock, which is nearby, and look at the weather. We've got a little bit of a walk to get there, so I think we might be sitting here for a minute or two. Lindsay's just gone to pay for parking, so she's getting wet. But yeah, I'm going to take you around Stockport Air Raid Shelter. I think it's £5.50 to get in. It's not very expensive, and go and see what that's all about. Andy just about fits underneath. Oh look, I can stand up.
You're a borrower.
I'm a borrower.
I don't even have to bend down.
You have to bend down too. Yeah. I must.
Did borrowers live in the walls?
I'm extra sure. I didn't live in the wall.
Walls.
Oh,
He's a hobbit, aren't you?
I've not got a hairy toe.
I did this bit out for me.
It's a special Andy cave. As you just gathered, we come into the air raid shelter in Stockport, and despite living up the road, it's somewhere I've never been, I have to admit. It's actually really cool. So
I've never been either.
Andy's never
I've
been.
in Stockport,
Lindsay's never
but
been. So you go through a series of tunnels after you've done the little show at the front. That was quite good actually. And then you've got all the information here about the war. So it says in the mid-1930s preparations were being made for the threat of war with Germany. And then at 1935 the planning had begun for the air raid precautions, gas masks needed and everything like that. And then on the 3rd of September 1939 Britain declared war on Germany. Wow.
Back in here, you used to be able to get into the old bit.
Yeah.
I've only been about 17, parking the car.
Yeah, you could, back when we used to do the cruising.
Yeah, go round the back, and that's the motorway.
Yeah.
We don't advise that you do.
I know it's all blocked off now.
It's blocked off now, you can't get into it.
This is up to that 20 years ago.
A long time ago, we're all getting old. So in 1938, large underground cellars were discovered at the back of properties on Chestergate. We'd just been up near Chestergate to try and park and it was rammed, so we didn't. They had been dug out of the sandstone and the town was built on top of it. What? Can't do anything with him around. Trying to tell you some important information.
Didn't know what I said, did you?
What?
I said, you took me that multi-storey car park because I finally had my wheels refurbed.
Oh, I didn't. I just
You
said.
told me to scratch
I
you.
said that that's the best place to park to get here, which it was.
3 days back on the car.
You didn't scratch him though, so it's fine.
Didn't park there either.
No, we didn't. We parked elsewhere. So, after a year of digging, by September 1939, the Chestergate air raid shelter were ready to be used. The mayor came to inspect them and had an official open day. The Chestergate shelters were extended to accommodate a further 2,500 people, and then they could accommodate the start 4,000 people, so 6,500 people altogether. So by August 1940, the Stockport Express, which used to be a newspaper when I was young, believe it or not anymore, reported that there was air raid sirens being sounded, and then on the 22nd of September 1940 the sirens sounded in Manchester and almost 300 German aircraft attacked the city for 12 hours, dropping high explosive bombs and thousands of incendiary devices. This is some of the damage.
What do I do?
The reason my mum lived in Heaton Park was because a lot of the houses were bombed and there was no housing. That was the reason they made prefabricated houses in Heaton Park.
You do.
Do not panic.
Keep a cool head. Keep your gas mask with you at all times. And it's sheltered in an orderly fashion.
Try to make do with the space available without a fuss. In other words, don't be a big mardy. Do not bring pets. No.
No chance.
No
Don't
chance.
think
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Dog would be smuggled in my bag.
I would stay outside with my cats.
Seems to have like a collie shaped.
No, pets would not be left behind. I'd be getting bombed with my dog. So that is how to deal with a bomb. They're the kind of things that you would have seen at the time. What are we looking at? Respect your warden. So this is what they would have slept in. Places like that. There would have obviously been mattresses on there and things, but that was about the space that they had. We're getting deeper underground. We're going deeper underground. Do some of that.
Miracle.
Yeah, that was it.
You like to do that? You get copyrighted for it.
Not with my terrible singing.
Right.
So as you can see, all the shelters are made out of sandstone, so it's quite easy to dig. They're actually quite wide, aren't they? I was expecting it to be really narrow and dark. What we're getting to now, a tool store to be used of in case of emergency. I think somebody's stolen all the tools. There's not a lot in there, is there? A shovel, a brush.
Something.
What thing?
Are they?
I don't know, it looks like a bit of a torture device, doesn't it?
More like a butter churner or something.
I think it's is it a lamp? 'Cause it's like a gas pipe.
Is it a gas lamp?
Oh,
yeah.
It is. Andy's the most intelligent out of the three of us.
That's scary, isn't it?
The older one, not otherwise.
That is a little bit scary. Now, I did want to come down here because there are stories that Stockport area shelters are haunted. Oh, look, you can go that way and all. You can get lost in here.
Yeah.
Look, there's a brand shop
There's
down
no
there.
council tax to be paid down there. Once you're in, you're in.
So there is reports of them hearing ghostly footsteps and seeing apparitions down here, and I'm not surprised because it is a little bit spooky, and I'm glad I've got Lindsay and Andy with me.
Well, I'm leaving you some
If we see a ghost, we're all running.
Everyone for themselves.
We're in the hospital. Andy, do you need to use the bedpan? Let me know before we go.
Already have.
The loo, innit?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Says toilet's not for public use, Andrew. You cannot do a poop in there.
I paid my money. I'm going to pay.
Using the facility.
A fiver to do a poo. It's the old systems, isn't it? Look at that.
Potatoes.
Here's the kitchen. So there's a recipe here for potato sausages. What do you get? Dried egg, cup of breadcrumbs, large potatoes, flour, grated cheese and fat for frying. How are they sausages? Oh, the sausage is made out of potato.
Hey, you need a job. For an ambulance.
No thanks, I don't think anybody would trust me with an injured person to drive, to be fair. Then I'd look more injured. Oh, there's a Oxo box.
That brings
These are the men's toilets.
That's a whole new main into shitting next to your mate.
They had to poo together.
Battle shits.
Respect
Commence.
your shelter, they are here for
I
your
bet someone's
safety.
took a dump in them before.
Oh yeah. But look, straight in the system, innit? No mucking about there.
You can take an extensive tour which goes further down into the tunnels. It's at 7 p.m. on the first Tuesday of every month with a tour guide. Oh, these floors are already even out now. I'm going to go with my butt one in a minute. But that sounds really, really good. I'd like to have done that. Obviously I'm not around on the first Tuesday of the month though. Why are we not allowed down there?
You're caught in the street.
Don't stand and stare at the sky. That's what I would have done.
I'd be like, hey, that looks good. Come in handy. No. If you want to bomb me.
Like, oh, that's pretty, boom.
You ever watch Silent Hill or play Silent Hill?
No.
Well, when a monster comes towards you, the radio starts crackling, and they've got like little crackling things around there, like, ooh.
So there's monsters in here, apparently.
Get in, I'll push it.
So if you couldn't get into the shelter here, then you would have typically had one of these in your back garden to try and shelter you from the bombs. There's not a lot of space in here, even for me who's very tiny. But yeah, everything can fall flat to save space, apparently.
Yeah, on the bomb it's it.
Yeah, flat. So apparently my nana said she used to sit in the hallways on these kind of benches.
What did you on the floor?
But on the floor?
I think so.
Well, there wouldn't have been a lot of room if there was, what, 6,500 people in
It
it.
wasn't these shelters, it was where she used to be. Mum knows where, I can't remember where it was.
Somewhere in Manchester.
Hey,
Yeah.
you lot were laughing about the women.
Who were the toilets?
You got more.
Oh, you've got women's communal toilets.
Oh, come on, you could have a right good flipping gossip in here, couldn't you?
The other toilets must be for the posh people.
Oh, yeah. No, they were for nurses,
Just
weren't
sit across from your neighbour having a poo. That's not very nice, is it?
Read the paper, catch up with the money, that's it.
So this little plaque is about the tanks coming to Stockport. Basically, the National Savings encouraged people to save part of their wages to pay towards the war because it had to have a tremendous amount of funding and the government didn't have enough money for it. So the public were asked to save some of the wages to go towards the war. So this must have been the exit. Leave the shelters in an orderly fashion when the all clear sounds. If you are bombed out and have no friends to go to, ask a policeman or a warden where to find a rest centre. And that's really sad that there was people coming down here on their own and they didn't know what had happened to the homes or maybe even some of the family. It's a bit sad, isn't it? That's the end of our little tour around Stockport Air Raid Shelter, which is pretty interesting. Like we all said, we've never been in, so we just made the time to come and do it today.
There's more donuts.
There is a donut store down here, so down here is a little Christmas market which wasn't open the other morning. We're going to go and have a quick mooch, and then later on, us three are going to see the lights at Heaton Park. The Northern Lights it's called. So I'm looking forward to that, so I'll pick you back up later when we go and do that. We are here. It is raining. It's not supposed to be.
You lied to me.
Andy's putting his boots on currently, so I think we've got to walk where all the people are walking down there. You can't see much on the GoPro, so I'll just show you the lights really, because it's not very good in the dark. So there's the town hall facade where I was. When did I come to Heaton Park? Yesterday. Feels like ages ago. It was yesterday.
To mix this content up there.
And we're just on our way into the entrance down here. Oh look, there's the big wheel. It looks very bright. I think we're heading to the entrance now. Ta-da! We're in. I had to scan 3 tickets on my phone and they were really tiny, so I had to zoom into them all. But I think we're walking through a bridge of feathers. Are they feathers? They look like feathers. It looks very pretty. Okay, we're going walking in the frosted forest. I'm not going to record lots because there's music, and last time I got copyrighted. Oh, it's a little bit slippy. I'm going to fall on my ass. I'm not recording much in the bits, so I'll put some music over the top because there is music, and if you remember last year I got copyrighted, so that's what I'll do with this just in case. But we're going in, we've got a dangly bits now.
Like little dangly ghosts.
They do look like little dangly ghosts. Where are we? Mandora Blooms it's called. It's very, very wet.
That's a big puddle.
There's huge puddles everywhere, and it's really difficult to see where we're going.
I'm blind.
Give you 5 if you jump in it.
Oh, come on. More than a fiver.
£6 final offer. And a lift home.
No, don't do that.
So we're headed down this way now. I don't know what is next. Some more lasers maybe? That's it. That's the end of our little tour of the Northern Lights Manchester. So we're going onto the little fair now to get some food because we're all cold and hungry.
Love you, bye-bye.
Love you, bye.
Yes, so I'm going to sign this video out from here. I will say thank you all so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.